Hello, Cayetano sales team. And here we go into another great week. We are just about on the second half of week 10 and so many big things to talk about from this week. So make sure to gas up your pens. We should have some great details and information. So to start off with, congratulations again to the RGV Group on an amazing grand opening last week. It was a fantastic weekend. So good to be down there, hear the mayor speak, and could have not really gone any better than it did. We got 18 reservations in just that one day alone. And as a matter of fact, as a group, all of you should pat yourselves on the back for a phenomenal week with 96 total lots reserved over the course of the entire week. So fantastic job. It just keeps getting better, and it's due to the amazing work by the entire sales organization. One of the things that we want to make sure that everybody's aware of is that assumptions, when we have folks come in for assumptions on any of the lot sales, make sure you get that paperwork in right away. This is coming straight from Max, the CFO. We have a lot of these that are stretching out 8, 10, or even more days. Just scan it and send it in, but it needs to be in within 24 hours of when an assumption takes place. Also, we need to make sure that the deed restrictions, do's and don'ts, the ones that are down in the valley, need to be in every one of the offices. So please make sure that you get a copy of that. If you are in one of those offices, make sure that you've got a copy of that hanging in the office. The next thing, everyone should have gotten something from me today asking for a text message stating that you understand that the USC 15 and the title report has to be included as part of our closing documents. That is a requirement, and we need to make sure that everybody's doing that. So make sure that you guys are getting that as part of the paperwork. You are also going to see that we have now added Lot View. And you guys, this is going to be really exciting. Up until now, we've been doing the inventories, and we will move away from that and do basically the same thing in Lot View, but this is going to serve on a public basis so people can see what's available. It's going to be something that we use internally for reporting. For the time being, make sure that you're putting the information into both systems, and that way we don't miss anything. Last couple things, we're going to jump in and hear a little bit from Victoria on how she went out and did a great job this week with getting so many appointments set up and so many lots reserved in a small 3-hour window.
I was just keeping in contact with them. Most of them were returning customers that I had already spoke to. They had already came into the office to get information. So I was just always touching base with them, answering any questions that they had over the phone. So Saturday was a day that they were ready and they came into reserve.
How are you so efficient? What are you doing to really streamline your process?
I make sure I explain everything that we have to offer and everything that comes with the property, the easements, setbacks, the restrictions is a very important thing that I like to focus on. But I try to maintain like a very short time where I explain everything, I answer any questions that they have, but keep it short because there was a lot of people here. My secret sauce is being friendly. Just building a relationship with these customers, making them feel like they could ask me any questions that they have, because a lot of people are very timid when it comes to asking questions. They don't want to ask questions because they don't want to look a certain way. So I just want them to feel comfortable enough with me to ask me whatever questions they have, and I'm happy to help them out. And I'll go the extra mile for them, even if it's not here in Cayetano. If it has something to do with the Hidalgo County, I could call them and try to get the answers for them. Always try to help them out the best I can. Have a great day.
What Victoria did was a lot of front end work. She went out and she followed up on all of her pending potential deals and used the grand opening as a way to get folks in. So make sure that you guys are doing that, especially if you're in San Antonio this week. Use Saturday as a great opportunity to get anybody that's on the fence in the door, and let's close a lot of deals. Oriana has done a great job of getting a lot of things lined up. Juan and his team have done a phenomenal job of getting the advertising out there, and we're going to be reaching out to about 250 folks, but we really want to get that personal touch out there. Finally, I want to give special recognition this week to Eli Garcia. We had him speak on the sales call, which again, we'll have that sales call every Tuesday at noon. But he spoke to us a little bit this week on how he's going out and bringing in business. These numbers are really important because if you go out and get leads and get referrals, that is the business that is going to sustain you. The majority of the year has to be us creating business, and that's why we are a sales team and not a order taking team. So just remember the difference. We go out and we make things happen from scratch. Now to brag about Eli's numbers, he had 48 leads that he went over in this last week. Over that period of time, those 48 leads led to 16 sales appointments that he was able to schedule from that. Of those 16 appointments, he had 15 people that he sat down with. And of those 15, he had 13 reservations. That's a 3-for-1 ratio of people that he reached out to, that he was able to schedule appointments with, and you can see the ratios as you move down the line. Those are the kind of numbers you can expect if you're going out there and individually getting in front of people that are interested in hearing about our products. But you guys, another great week. Keep it going. Again, remember our goal is to get 50 new deals every single week. And if there's anything that we can do for you, reach out to your sales manager or reach out to me directly, and we are here to help you in any way we can. Have a great rest of the week.